Hi, welcome to Peg's Crafty Creations. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today I'm coming on with a journal. It's made with one page of 12 by 12 paper, and it's a really pretty journal. It can be used as storage on your desktop, so it would sit like that. So you got that really pretty thing, and you can put stuff in here or have it like that. So it is a fortune teller, a Cootie Catcher kind of thing. And for those who don't know what that is, it's you put a number on each one of these, and then you put a number on the inside. So each flap here, each triangle would have a number, and then you would have somebody pick a number. Say they picked 4. We'll pretend 4 is here. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they would pick a number in here. So we'll say 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they would pick another number. We'll say 4, and it's right here in that spot. You would open up this flap, and this part here would be their fortune. So I thought it would be really cute to turn it into a journal or an ephemera keeper, because you can tuck it into a journal like this, and then you have all these tuck spots here and here, and then you open it up and there's even more tuck spots. You have a tuck spot for here, you could put something, and then in here you could put something as well. I thought it would be really cute, and I'd love to show you how I made it. So I'll start by showing you the different sections. So this is the exterior, and then this is the interior, and you open that up and there's more there, but there's more. You would open up those pieces and you have a whole page to journal on. I did mine double-sided. I thought it would be really cute to do them double-sided and have one side be one and one side be another. And I went and distressed them because, you know, I love doing that. So to do them, you have to have a paper that is completely square. It has to be, you can use any size, but it needs to be a completely square piece of paper. So you're going to take and point your paper away, so that corner is over there. You're going to take your corner over there to that one, and you're going to fold it down. Now, if you've already made a Cootie Catcher before, or a fortune teller, then you already know how to do this. So you're going to take that other corner, you're going to bring that over after you open up the paper and fold it down. I'm using my bone folder to score this. So now you have 4. You're going to flip it over. You don't have to flip it if you don't want to. I just prefer to. And then you're going to bring that corner to that center and score. Rotate and do the same thing to all the other sides. Bring it to that corner and score. Bring it to the corner and score. So once we get that, we're going to flip it again, and we're going to repeat that process. So we're going to bring it to the corner, flip it. You kind of got this like mark there. Bring it into that corner and fold. If you're using a cardstock, a thicker one like I have here, it's going to be a little difficult to get those folds even. You don't want to use a really heavy cardstock for this, or a chipboard or anything like that. But you want to get those folds in there, and you want to score them. And bring it in. You don't want them to overlap, so I have a little bit of overlapping. You don't want overlapping because it's not going to open right. Okay, so there's one more step. We're going to open it back to this side, and you're going to fold it right on that line. So right across that line there. Then open it up and flip it so it folds across the other way. And then you can bend it. That's going to help you when you go to open it up for your Cootie Catcher, like that. So you have a beautiful little Cootie Catcher. Now, if you're gonna collage these, I suggest that you mark your space, measure it and whatnot before you open it. And also mark your direction somehow. So if you're gonna do directional like I did in this one here, let me show you what I mean. So if you're gonna do directional, so on mine, I went and put stuff in the corners and whatnot. So directional. They always like to fight you. So if you're gonna do directional, like I have here, I have those words. So we have those words there, and then I have the flowers down here in the corner. You're gonna wanna mark which direction you want if you're gonna open up your entire page and do what I did, the stamping. I did mine differently than opening the whole thing up. I went through and I did it in stages. So I built the whole thing first, and then I grabbed some clamps. These are like little barrette things, and I tucked them into where that line is in the center with the flat part down. And that allowed me to go ahead and create that piece there with knowing that that center is going to go up. It kind of creates an arrow. So you have this line here in that fold. It kind of creates an arrow. So I kind of went with that. So I knew which direction my paper needed to go. And then I did all four corners with that. All four corners I did with a little bit of writing. And then before I went onto the inside, I flipped it over and I did the same thing with this side. Now this one's a little bit different because you're pointing inward. So I went with the inward. I followed this line here and I did that. To do the corners here, I just opened them up and stamped each side. And I did the same thing. I used these pieces here to help control the center. So it stayed flat while I did this. So I just tucked those in and it managed to stay flat while I did it. And then to do the interior, I did the same thing. I worked backwards. I did that. And I wanted nothing in the center here but that distressing. So it gives you somewhere to write your little message. And then I flipped it over and I did this side as well. So I did this part here. And again, I followed the line. So it kind of created a triangle, an arrow, letting me know which direction that needed to go. And then I opened it up and the same thing I repeated for the opposite side. I created it, I folded it all right back up into that Cootie Catcher. And I worked backwards from there. So I did the same thing. Did this side first and I did the distressing on that. It's a lot paler because I used that yellow, but you can see it a little bit. So I did that and then I worked my way backwards again, opened up the flaps, followed that arrow that it created. Same over here, followed that arrow that it created. And there we have it. You have an entire journaling card that you can put into any journal that you have, or just leave freestanding. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.